Hello my friends, and welcome to the stream tonight. Tonight is a special night because it is a Wholesomeness redemption, this time by ColeCat. So ColeCat has chosen for us to play My Friend is a Raven. I am going into this game totally blind. The only thing that I saw about it is that it was apparently a very small indie game that was made in like a game jam type of thing. And then it was brought to Steam shortly later. And apparently the developer does have another game out now by the name of My Paper Smile or something like that. So this game is so small and so obscure. It actually doesn't even have a game title to select on YouTube, nor a game title to select on Twitch. So instead, we are just going to go with the new game to at least bring some attention to that developer itself. The game is taking just a moment to install here, so we'll hang out for a minute and get this thing rolling in just a moment. And it is good to see that ColeCat himself is here. Welcome in, Cole. Hope you're having a fantastic day. And I hope that you enjoy your time with My Friend is a Raven. I'm not sure how long this game is going to be. This might be like a 10-minute game. This might be an hour-long game. I don't know. But we're going to play it and see what it's all about. So, if anybody is watching later on YouTube, definitely appreciate you being here. Any feedback is always appreciated. And if you want to subscribe to the channel, you know how to do that. Alright, here we go. I think the game is finally starting up for us here. Alright, boom. And we are ready for My Friend is a Raven. This game doesn't even have a game title in the, like, I'm not sure exactly what you refer that to as, but like in what the computer sees the name of the program as. The name of the program is UE4, so Unreal Engine 4 2019 Mega Jam. That's how much of an indie project this was. So, but apparently My Beautiful Paper Smile is like a legit game, so who knows? Maybe this game will be charming enough to make us want to try out the quote-unquote sequel. Alright, this game is lagging on the main menu. That's not a good sign. Let's go ahead and, what is... Okay, cinematic was a bad choice. Epic is fine. We'll go ahead and just do high, just since we're streaming and everything. Alright, without further ado, let's get started with My Friend is a Raven. From the ground of the earth humanity was conceived, and into the soil the ill spirit shall return. I fear that this city will soon fall, says Lutum. I lament, for I have cherished this home. One last time I shall look upon these walls before I speak to the raven. I must find some food to coax him to me. Use A and D to move, use the mouse to interact with or pick up items. Okay. How greatly I wish my family could visit me during this time. Yeah, the game is a little laggy. Hey Nicole, welcome in. Yeah, it has a very, very, very distinct art style, that's for sure. Game is a little laggy, but I think we're just gonna have to deal with it. I've recalled many occasions when my friends and I would sit and visit. My friends and I would sit and visit all night long. What happy memories we made. That looks important. Before we pick up that, see if there's other stuff we can click on. What? I can turn these? I'm confused on what this symbolage means. Oh, I see now. Well, obviously we're gonna make it midnight, right? I didn't expect this to happen. Sir, I am sickened and in need of aid. Would you spare the time to help an ill soul? If you are sickened, begone. I want nothing to do with your pathetic plea. Save yourself the effort of disrupting a human. It was good. Well, I didn't expect that to happen. I guess I found out the secret or something there. Oh, I can actually go in the door. Oh, okay, interesting. Well, before we do that, let's keep interacting with stuff. What a beautiful vista. For the record, I have never played this game before, so that was totally accidental. That entire thing that was happening. Pouch of seeds added to inventory. Hover over the corner of the screen to view your inventory. Oh, okay. Top left. Interesting, okay. Glad you want to look at everything, but oh yeah, I'm super anal, I guess is the word. I interact with everything. I play games very slowly. For better or worse. I'm like a half completionist. Like, I like to really get the depth of the experience, especially in a smaller game like this. The shelves are completely barren. It's like sometimes I feel like the pointer's not working. I thought this rat trap to be unusable, but I believe it may still function properly. If there was anything left inside, it would be very unsafe to consume. Everything in this kitchen spoiled instantly. So is this about like the Black Plague or something? A large pile of feathers. I am quite unsure how the birds got inside to leave such a mess. So like the first time I hovered over all this stuff, it didn't give me the prompt to click, so. I think it might be where it's a little laggy. I think it may not be. Doing that. Yesterday was a rough day. I'm sorry to hear that was good. Yeah, I saw you hanging out in Druid's chat earlier. Hope you're doing better now. Now though was good. Oh, a mouse? Dead rat added to inventory. I don't think the thing was dead. Interesting, okay. A small piece of paper that reads, "In the face of the noon shadows, you rejected my plea. How I do hope you haven't forgotten." So noon was maybe a reference to do noon on the clock, because we did midnight, right? So maybe we need to do noon. Or wait, is noon and midnight the same? It's the same on the clock, right? Wait, now my brain is dying. The raven may come if I show myself atop the balcony. So I guess I shouldn't go out there yet. No nightmare could capture the calamity of these days. Yeah, there's a couple doors I can still go in, Cole. Dye your beard blue, not pink. I don't know, I probably won't do any more beard dyeing for a while. Yeah, so it looks like I did accidentally go the right way. I assumed I was going to have to go this way, but it looks like this was the optional way. So I guess on a 2 o'clock, noon and midnight would be the same, right? Because it would be 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, so it would be the same, right? So I guess that was... I guess I just randomly figured that out accidentally. Couldn't go this way, right? Okay. Two ways to go. Now let's just go in this closet. A small vat of ink. Before the newspaper stopped printing, some articles describe people poisoning each other using this. So poison? Or no, I can't pick it up. Okay. Interesting. It's overflowed and so filthy that I doubt anyone would use it. It has been some time since the water lines worked. Hey, Canadian! You wanted to check in and say hi? Awesome, I appreciate it. Thanks for stopping in, Canadian. Same to you, Jungle. Welcome in, loyal Jungle. We are trying out this weird and obscure game. My friend is a raven. You're so tired of school and homework. I get that was good. I've been there before. Alright. Syringes. Needle added to inventory. This fly noise is like irritating. Alright, well, I've got 3 items now. Wait, can I use the needle on the ink? When I speak to the raven, he may demand that I give him the rat. I could use the ink and needle to poison the rodent. Poison rat added to inventory. Okay. Interesting. This game is a weird 2D, pseudo 3D look? Yeah, basically. English is a pain. I hate history. I do like English, though. I always enjoyed learning language and such. Okay, so now we have a poisoned dead rat. Was there anything else that I could interact with that I'm forgetting? I don't think so. So now I guess, well, I could do this. Yeah, that was just the hint. Okay. Man, math is super fun. Okay, so now I guess we have to make a choice between poisoning the raven or giving it seeds, I guess. Hey, Hamlet, what's going on tonight? Too bad they teach a lot of the boring stuff. Very true, Jungle, very true. Alright, let's Go see the Raven, I guess. Good day, dear Raven.
Good day, sir. I could not help myself noticing a delicacy in your hand. May I ask you what a lone soul might be doing, perched upon a building holding a bag of seeds?
These seeds belong to you now, good Raven. Take them, and in return I wish to speak to you of your destructive manner.
I accept your offer with vigor, but I would hardly consider myself destructive. I do not view you with the authority to tell such lies.
Your kind have descended upon the earth and spread a mortal plague among its people. You have left our homes barren and our cities in ruins. Not a single person lives to share my grief.
Poor little man. I could grieve with you. I could comfort you. I could be your friend and sit upon your shoulder when you become torn, but only if you have a gift to give to a sympathetic raven.
Indeed, dear Raven, I have something that might interest you.
I am surprised at your change in heart, but I gladly take your gift.
Does it fit your exquisite taste?
Quite closely, but I find it slightly bitter. Still, I thank you for the gift.
You are very welcome, dear Raven.
I believe we may find some common ground upon our past. I feel you truly have changed, friend.
Dear Raven, is something amiss?
Human, what have you done?
Why, Raven, I do not know what you speak of.
I thought you had changed. You are nothing but an actor, just like the rest of your kind. I would think a plague like this would make a man more sympathetic, yet still you have no hesitancy to bring a creature down into the soil of the earth. The world will soon be yours, but I refuse to give you the pleasure of watching me perish.
The crow's voice acting is unsettling. You unlocked the aggressive ending, ending 4 of 4. Venomous. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. So that must be the entire game there. Gives you life, Cole. I'm glad you appreciate it. Alright, well, I guess let's go ahead and replay this a few times and try to get all 4 endings. So obviously one ending, I guess, would be not getting the poisoned rat and just giving them the seeds. So I guess let's do that first. And then one will probably be not having anything to give. So let's try that. Let's just rush through and do the not anything to give first. Plague Doctor? Possibly. Hasn't really told us much about what this character is, other than that he watched TV, apparently. Alright, let's see what happens if we have nothing to give. There is not a single creature in sight, yet I must speak to the Raven. I must have something in my apartment that I can use to attract it. Okay, so I was wrong, so it looks like this is not... Maybe there's something I can click out here? No, doesn't seem to be anything clickable. Spam clicking all over the place. I'm actually mixed on multiple endings because I don't like to replay games. Like something like short like this, I don't mind. But, like, significantly long games I don't like replaying usually. And I don't really like to experience a different ending because, like, the way I play a game is, like, the first way I play it and the decisions I make are, like, the story to me. And, like, it's hard for me to go back and replay a game and do things differently because then it's like, I feel like it pollutes my memory of the actual experience that I had with it. And it may sound really weird, but that's just kind of my mindset on it. A perfect example of that is something like Mass Effect. Like, I could never go back and play Mass Effect again because, like, I've already experienced the story of Shepard as I did it. If I go back and do things differently, then it could feel different. So, that's just how I feel about stuff. When you pulled an all-nighter yesterday and completely trashed your sleep schedule, I feel like it, Ghouls. I've been pretty tired all day. Yeah, something like short like this I don't mind, but that's my perspective on, like, normal games. Okay, so what if we give him just a regular rat, then? Alright, so now let's give him just a dead rat. So this should be a good ending, right? No, so I still have to have the seeds, apparently. Interesting. So it's not as easy to get these endings as I thought it would be. You never played Apex? I actually played it a bit. It was a pretty good, decent game. Seeds are right here, right? Okay. So let's go in here and see what happens. We also didn't do the clock this time, if that makes a difference. Maybe there's something else or doing something different on the clock. We have to try that. Good day, dear Raven. Good day, sir. Blah, blah, blah. I have something that might interest you. Alright, so now this is just a regular rat. I shall gladly take your gift. We may discover some similarity. Wait, hold on.
We may discover some similarities between ourselves.
I find it possible.
You have even grown a sort of beak since I last saw you. You could be one of us, lad.
I hope we might resolve what differences we have.
I believe we shall, for I will be your friend and keep you from crumbling into the soil of the earth.
I thank you.
Then let us go. There is so much to show you, my friend.
You have a fear of malicious spirits? That's interesting, Golds. So I guess this is like the good ending where we become friends. Oh, so we became a raven in this one, it looks like. Interesting. Interesting. So we got ending 2 of 4, the good ending, friends. Okay. So we've given him a good rat and a bad rat. So how else can we approach this? The raven's name? I call him Poe. Might be Steve Poe. Are pretty scary for a more realistic one. That's fair. Alright, so what are we thinking, friends? Don't look it up. Let's discuss this as a group and determine how are we going to get the last 2 endings. We've given them a poison rat and given them a good rat. So we had an aggressive ending and a good ending. So what can we do to get a different ending? I've already tried, like, leaving. And that didn't work. Maybe if I click this, like, 10 times, it'll let me leave. that's it. I tried. Yeah, I know. It has a decent little rhythm to it, doesn't it? Try to look for keys? Nah, I don't think it'd be anything like that. I think I've found everything that can be found. It's possible there could be like a tiny little something I click on, but I think that's unlikely. This game is super short. You've seen the entire game, Goulds. This is it. It's a very small little indie game, so right now we're trying to get different endings. There's 4 endings. We've gotten 2 so far. We got 1 ending by poisoning a rat and giving it to the raven. We got 1 ending by not poisoning the rat and just giving him a regular rat, and we became friends. So now we're trying to find the last 2 endings. Alright, so now we have just seeds. Your friend is set up on your shoulder, only if you have a gift to give to a sympathetic raven. I have no gift other than your seeds. Pathetic. Even now, you have no heart to help another being. Do you truly pity yourself as the last human alive? You should be happy you'll never encounter another man like yourself. I have no tolerance for your antagonism, Raven. Do you believe that will give you dominance over me? I have power over you, human, in masses that you cannot fathom. Look at your city. I will do the same to you. Please, Raven, I must know why you have chosen such a path as this. If you do not know by now, your blindness will serve you a deserving platter. Extinction. You unlocked the bad ending, 1 of 4. Alright, so we need 1 more ending. And for some reason I just got logged out of my restream. Let me log back in here. That's weird. Very weird. Alright, so now we're going for ending 3. Yes, I just gave him seeds alone, which makes him kill me. If I give him poison seeds, we kill him. And if I give him seeds, or not poison seeds, if I give him poison rat, it kills him. If I give him just a regular rat, then we become friends. So now we need 1 more ending, which should be theoretically between those 2, because we have 1, 3, and 4 now. So we're looking for ending 4, which would be in between giving him just seeds and nothing else, and giving him nothing, I guess. Yeah, so we can't do anything with the ink alone. So I guess let's try just the syringe? Maybe I can get some poop in it. Okay, so I'm not gonna poison the stuff, so we have to have the seeds, right? Maybe we don't have to have the seeds. Let's try going forward. We also need to try something on this clock again. Try something other than noon or midnight. Alright, so let's see what happens if we go out with just a needle. It was an overflowing toilet was what I was saying. Maybe we can get some poop in it. There's not a single creature. Okay, so we can't do that. And we tried coming out here with just the rat, right? And the rat didn't work without the seeds. So is there any way that we could do something with the needle? I'm afraid this is going to be just the seeds ending, but we do have a needle this time. So let's try just the needle and see if anything happens. I couldn't put poop in it, Nicole. It was an idea, but it didn't work. All right, let's see if anything changes this time. If you have a gift to give to a sympathetic raven. I have no gift. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, so this is the same ending as before. So what do we think? How can we get the third ending here? What if we take the poison rat into, like, the noon warp thing? Is what I'm thinking. You haven't answered the question of the day. That's true, was good. So if you want to answer it, the question of the day is, what do you fear? What do you fear? So how did you come, like, why did you pick this game out of all the options out there, Cole? Because I think it said on the noon thing, like when we warped in there, it said, like, you have nothing to give me or something like that. So maybe this ending is going to be like savior, like we saved the world from the plague or whatever by going back in time or whatever and killing them. You don't know? Hey, I'm liking it, so good choice. All right, so let's not get the seeds. Let's go ahead and get the rat, I guess. Feel the El Chapo song. What is the El Chapo song? We'll set the trap. Kind of creepy, but not too creepy. Yeah, it has a creepy vibe to it for sure. Right, so now we have a dead rat. So I guess let's poison the dead rat and then try to take it into the warp. Yeah, this game does have a very cool art style, I agree. Right, so let's grab the needle. Let's go ahead and poison the needle. Okay, so now I have poisoned rat. So now let's use the clock. So let's try something other than noon. Let's just do noon, I guess. You spare the time to help an ill soul. Nothing to do with your pathetic plea. So that didn't work. Okay, so what if we don't have the seeds and we go out with a poison rat? Maybe, did we already try this? I don't think we tried it this way. It probably won't work, but we'll give it a shot. A single creature inside. Okay. Okay, so I think we have one final thing to try that I can think of. So let's go ahead and go back to the menu. Save some time here. Exactly, that's exactly what I'm doing, Cole. I'm going to take just the seeds into the clock. You actually fear getting killed by fire? Yeah, fire would be a very, very traumatizing death, I would imagine. I think quicksand would be one of the worst. This music sounds familiar to me. Like, it makes me think of like Zelda or something from like the N64 era. Alright, so let's take just the seeds into the clock. You fear spiders? I'm also terrified of spiders. Would you spare the time to help an ill soul? No, it doesn't work. It has to be something with this clock, I believe. But it doesn't seem like what we do now affects it. I feel like we've tried every combination of items that we found, unless there's an item we just haven't actually found somehow. Which I wouldn't think. We have the seeds, so I shouldn't have walked out here. Horror movies don't scare you? You fear loud noises? I think that's inherent in all humans, though. So what are we thinking, guys? I legit can't think of anything else to do here. We've taken the seeds, we've taken the needle. What would be the last ending? Wait, what just happened? Wait, what just happened? I just completely missed what happened. I wasn't paying attention about that being different. Oops. What did we just do differently? I messed up everything. I don't know what just happened. I wasn't paying attention. I thought it was the same thing as before. Well. Now it's like I need to replay this. I mean, I imagine so, but like, I want to... What did we do different this time? We went into the clock? Is that the only thing we did different? We went to the clock and then took the seeds only? Okay. I'm gonna restart this and try to do the same thing, because I gotta read what it said for us to get that, because I didn't realize it was saying different stuff. I wasn't paying attention to the slightest. So I thought it was just the seeds ending again. Okay, this is probably it. I'm thinking that maybe we leave through the front door. That's gonna be my guess on what we do here. Alright, but I need to read stuff here. I think it'll be like the coward ending, you just left or something, I don't know. Okay, so we pick up the seeds first, then we go into the clock. Spare the time to help an ill soul, blah blah blah, want nothing to do with your pathetic plea, save yourself the effort, it's all the same. Okay, we've already read all this. So now that we've done that, now we're just going to go straight out with the seeds and see what happens. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Alright, let's actually pay attention this time. day, good day. I wish to speak to you of our past relationship. Okay. I accept your offer with vigor, but I wouldn't consider there much to discuss. Okay. I asked you for aid, and you rejected me. Indeed, and I have no words to describe my regret. The only reason you regret anything is because of the punishment I have brought upon you. Truly, Raven, I have learned the error of my ways. I wish only to plead for your forgiveness. Why should I grant you anything more than debt? You left me ill, and in the same way I shall leave you. And yes, I'm fully aware I've changed voices of this Raven like 4 times accidentally. Okay, so the Raven has now left us because we interacted with it in the past. Maybe we can poison ourselves now for suicide. I'm going to try the door first, and then I'm going to try suicide if that doesn't work. Oh, no, just... Oh, okay. Unforgiven. Passive ending 3 of 4. Okay, I guess that was it. That was it. Now it makes me want to try one more thing here though. So what if we do all that the same and then have the poison rat? Does that change anything? I'm going to try it this last time because I am curious here. Very curious here. Hey, Gamer Grunt, welcome in. We're trying out this weird little indie horror game that I think we've just 100%ed, but I'm going to try one last thing. Okay, so we're going to take the seeds into the clock. Make it midnight, blah, blah, blah. Noon. I mean, there could be secret ending. That's what I'm thinking. Alright, so now let's go ahead and get the syringe full of poison. This is My Friend is a Raven, Gamer Grunt. Are you familiar with the game? Yeah, I know the game title on Twitch actually says something different because this game is not in the Twitch games to choose from.
I can't stop it!
Whoa! Abby! Abby coming in with a raid of 8 people. Welcome in, everyone. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Let's get a shout out for Abby-O here. Abby-O! Welcome in, Devin. Looks like you were playing Just Chatting. Well, what were you just chatting about, Abby? Hey, Claude, what's going on, man? Raid Leak Ultra, what's going on, man? Welcome, welcome. Hamster. I had a hamster once, but I accidentally killed it. Just chatting about random junk. Alright, so now we have the dead rat.
I can't stop it!
Thanks for the host there, was good. Alright, so now we're gonna... Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so now we have a poisoned rat. Okay. This is ColeCat's redemption request sword. How's it going tonight, sword? So, Abby's mean? I've never seen Abby be mean a single time. So now, we've taken the seeds in the clock, interacted with them in the past. No, it was actually a hamster. I killed a hamster, Claude. Accidentally. Alright, so now we're going to see if there's any, like, secret ending from doing this. I don't think this is going to work. So I think this might be kind of the exact same thing we did the first time, now that I think about it. But let's see if there's any changes. So for those of you who just tuned in, this is a very short indie game and it literally is like a 10-minute game, but it has 4 endings that we've gotten so far, and I think that's all of them. But there might be we're thinking there could be more endings, so we're going to see if there's any change based on the actions that we've taken here. Now, it still says speak to you of your destructive manner, so that didn't change, interestingly. Yeah, so this is exactly the same as the first time. So I think this is it. I think we've 100% of the game. Do any of you guys want to look it up and see if there's secret endings? I'm kind of doubting it considering how small this game is. But I'm fine with looking it up at this point because I feel like we've tried every combination. I feel like there should have been a suicide ending. I think a suicide ending would have made sense based upon the situation we were in before, where you poison yourself. But I guess it's kind of a suicide ending that we got anyway, like just accepting your death and just laying there. He's been here, Claude. He's here. But what are you thinking me for? Yeah, so we poison. Yeah, this is the poisoning ending. This is interesting. Alright, let's do some research here, friends. Let's do some Googling. Alright, my friend is a raven. Secret endings, question mark? Fatinos.blogspot.com. That sounds like I'm going to get viruses if I go here. All endings and secrets. Okay. Pretty sure I just got horrible viruses by clicking on that website. Let's try that again. I think it might have just happened. I'm not joking. I didn't click on anything on the site, though. Raven Relationships Teen Titans Go Wiki. Alright, we're going to the right spot here. Let's go to the Steam community for this game. Discussions. There is literally 0 discussions for this game. Well. Well. I guess we'll never know if there's more endings. I guess we'll never know. It says how to get all 4 endings. And there's some screenshots. That's pretty much it. 4 to 6 hour game. How is this a 4 to 6 hour game? Oh, he would love to see a 4 to 6 hour game. I see. Okay. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything about any secret endings or anything, so I think that's it. I think that's it. I think we have experienced everything this game has to offer. All 4 endings. With it being a little game jab game, I can't talk. Game jab game, that's not entirely surprising, though. You know what? Since we have finished this so quickly, let's look up the game My Paper Smile and see what that's about. Let's just look it up here. Unfortunately, I can't share my Steam because it won't show up on stream for whatever reason. But probably shouldn't because literally because I played Catherine, all I have is hentai game recommendations anyway. But let's see if I can look up this game on Steam and see what we can find out here. 4 to 6 hours to make it. That's actually probably true, Cole. That's probably true. Yep, we went 100% of the game. Alright, let's take a look here and see what this game is all about. Literally, my Steam won't load right now. There it goes. Okay. So, My Paper Smile. My Beautiful Paper Smile. Alright, so it's actually not out yet. It's coming out this year. Interesting. I'm going to add that to my wish list. Here you go, people. Go check out My Beautiful Smile on Steam. My Beautiful Paper Smile. Looks like that'll be like a legit full game of this. So, well, now the question is, what are we doing? Because I didn't expect the stream to be over in an hour. So it's kind of early. What to do? What to do? I don't think there's really anything else to do in this game. Like, there's nothing to explore. There's nothing else to try. So this one's done. But what else is there? Oh, I'll tell you what we'll do. I'll tell you what we'll do. I've been wanting to try out this game I got the other day called Bad North. And so we'll do this as a little bonus stream. I saw this game. I saw another streamer playing it, actually. I've been wanting to try it out. So let me get everything switched over, and we'll try over Bad North. So, no. No more, Nicole. No more, Nicole. No more. All right, I'm going to be right back, and we are going to try out this game here. I am going to really quickly cut the stream so I can update my stream title on YouTube, and I'll be right back in like a minute.